Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more Pro Strategy Football 2024 1978 Kansas City Chiefs alternate replay. Big matchup here in Week 10. The Oakland Raiders look for revenge against the Chiefs. Remember, a few weeks back, the Chiefs went into Oakland and stole one. So it's the 6-3 second place Raiders in the AFC West taking on the surprising first-place team in the American Football Conference Western Division, the 7-2 Kansas City run Chiefs. We, in this alternate replay, will try and lead the 1978 Chiefs to a 500 record or better. We're almost there, folks. The Chiefs, in reality, finished 4-12, but did play some very close games. They were the number 2 team in the NFL for rushing, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. However, the Chiefs failed horribly in the passing department and defensively. So far, we've passed when they've expected us to run, and we've done okay. Our defense has been renamed the Tomahawk Chop Defense. So let's see if we can run to victory with an occasional long play-action pass to keep things honest. All other games will be played out in the background with updates and highlights from the studio. Let's get to the standings as we start Week 10, 1978, Pro Strategy Football 2024 version. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins sit on top of the NFC Central at 6-3. St. Louis 5-4. Giants not out of it yet. 4-5. Philadelphia god-awful 1-8. In the NFC Central, Chicago 7-2, Green Bay 5-4. Tampa, Minnesota battling for a wild card spot at 4-5. Detroit making a little bit of noise. They've won their last two. They're 3-6. NFC West, New Orleans Saints 5-3-1, battling it out with Atlanta and Los Angeles, the Rams. Both those teams are 5-4. San Francisco, well, the season's pretty much over. 1-7-1. AFC East is a dogfight. Miami 7-2, New England 6-3, Buffalo 6-3. New England and Buffalo will clash in Week 10. Jets 3-6, Baltimore 1-8. Another dogfight in the AFC Central, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, both 6-3. Houston 4-5, trying to get in a wild card. They need to go on a run. Cleveland 3-6. And then, here, Kansas City losing 2 heartbreaking games in weeks 1 and 2 have gone on a 7-game winning streak, defeating the Giants, the Broncos, the Bills, Tampa Bay, the Raiders in Oakland, Cleveland, and then we traveled to Pittsburgh, and we got a win there. An unlikely win, but a win. So the Chiefs are 7-2, Oakland 6-3, Seattle, Denver 4-5, San Diego, their season's done at 1-8. James Young, the Professor Kenny, says, "Hi Al, looking forward to the Chiefs' rushing attack." Well, we run, play action pass to victory. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Let's go to the schedule. So you have San Francisco at Atlanta, Washington, Baltimore. Big game here. 6-3 New England travels to Buffalo. 6-3 both teams, 2-game win streaks. Seattle 4-5, 2-game win streak, trying to get back to 500. Travels to Chicago, who's 7-2. Chicago lost last week. Jets at the Broncos. Cleveland at Houston. Of course, our game, Oakland at Kansas City, we play that one out. Tampa Bay, 4-5. Los Angeles Rams, 5-4. Rams, 2-game losing streak. They'll like to snap that at home. Dallas, 6-3. Miami, 7-2. Some people say this is a prequel to the Super Bowl matchup. That game is being played in the Orange Bowl. Detroit 3-6. Minnesota 4-5. Minnesota trying to get back to 500. Green Bay 5-4. They need to go into Philly and win there. The Eagles 1-8. Eagles won week 1 and haven't won since. They've lost 8 in a row. New Orleans 5-3-1. Pittsburgh 6-3 in Pittsburgh. Cincinnati 6-3. Travels to San Diego. Boys, San Diego would like to upset the Bengals. Then you have the Giants 4-5. St. Louis 5-4. Those games will be played in the background. Let's get to our game in Kansas City. And we coach our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Let's quickly scout the Raiders. John Madden, 1978. I believe that's his last year in coaching, I think. Yeah, I believe that's his last year. 78 or 79. They're going to run predominantly with the fullback. They play a 3-4. They bounce between man and zone. They blitz on some occasions. Offensively, Ken Stabler's the quarterback. Arthur Winnington and Mark Van Eegen, your starting running backs. You'll see a bit of Pete Banaszak. Robisky's out. Dave Casper's the starting tight end. Your wideouts are Morris Bradshaw and Cliff Branch. You'll see a bit of Freddie Biliknikoff. Offensive line, Art Shell, Gene Upshaw, Dave Dalby, Mickey Marvin, Henry Lawrence. Defensively, for the Raiders, they're 3-4. Matuzak, Sistrunk, McCoy, Browning. Linebackers, the Mad Stork, Ted Hendricks, Phil Villapiano, Monty Johnson, Willie Hall. Defensive backs, Hayes, Tatum, Phillips, Monty Jackson. Kicker, Earl Mann, punter, Ray Guy, Whittington and Hart, the kick returners, Neil Colsey and Arthur Winnington, the punt returners. Now let's look at our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Jan Stenerud's the kicker. I don't know how to pronounce the punter's last name. We just call him Zanon. Your kick returners, Eddie Payton, brother of Walton, and Horace Belton. Payton and Marshall, the punt returners. Let's move to the defense. We bounce between a 3-4 and a 4-3. I play both. So our down 4 would be Still, Parrish, Lindstrom, and Hicks. And again, I bounce between a 3-4, 4-3. Linebackers, Paul Howard, Rosemick, and Spanny. Defensive backs, Green, Barbaro, Gray, Emmett Thomas. Offensively. Oops, wrong way, Al. Offensively. Mike Livingston, he has not had a bad season. He's 57 of 102. He's only thrown 1 pick. He has thrown for 741 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's completed 55.9% of his passes. We also use a bit of Tony Adams. Adams, we'd like to bring him in, run him a little bit. Adams is 3 for 6. No picks, 49 yards, and he has a touchdown pass on a fake field goal. That's how we won in Pittsburgh. Oh, excellent. We got Tony Reed back. Reed has been outstanding. He's rushed already for 1,072 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, and 3 rushing touchdowns. His long run, 26 yards. So it's good to have Reed back. We've played 2 games without him. Ted McKnight will also... We use all 4 of our running backs. And Arnold Mergado, Mark Bailey. Walter White, the starting tight end. The wideouts are Dorsey and Marshall. Offensive line, pretty damn good. Herkenhoff, Simmons, Rudnay, Condon, Getty. And your coach is Marv Levy and myself. And when they say run heavy, it's really run heavy a lot. Alrighty. Well, let's get the point spread and the over-under. I'd like to say hello to Marquand, 1976. This is 1978 Chiefs football. The Cinderella season continues. Yes, it does, Marquand. Alrighty. Let's run the sim 1,000 times. Oakland, 3-point favorites, traveling into Kansas City, over under 27. But the Chiefs have been battling the odds all year. We win today, we can't be any worse than 500. Chiefs are in their home red, Oakland visiting white. As they say in pro strategy football, let's do this. And wait a second. Cancel. Oops. There we go. Player 1. Let's do this. I'm going to play on expert. Let's go to the studio and follow all the games. And back. And go. Kansas City wins the toss. Well, we want the ball. Here's the kickoff by Earlman. Week 9, 6-3 Oakland at 7-2 Chiefs. From the 5 comes Eddie Payton. Payton across the 20. Shimmy sham spins, bounces to the outside. Brought down at the Kansas City 29. What was Oakland? They like the 3-4, right? Oops. Yeah. Again, I'm not calling their defense. I'm just showing you their standard defense. Okay. All right. So we have Livingston. All right. Let's do counter left. Strong left. Handoff to Tony TNT Reed. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Here's the counter. Reed, good run. Picks up 8 or 9 yards. Cut back to the middle. 9 yards. Brought down by Mike McCoy. Now we are going to trap the middle with the fullback Morgado. 2nd and 1. 3-4 for Oakland. Morgado. 1st down to the right. Ball at the Kansas City 41. 1st and 10. Let's go play action pass. Hot receiver is Reed. Hendricks is here. Matuzak is 6. Let's go strong right. I'm going to keep White in the block. Reed's the hot receiver. And I want to run. Let's run motion. And Marshall is going to run the deep corner, and Dorsey is going to post. Play action, fake Reed's the hot receiver. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs from their 41. Man coverage for the Raiders. Play action. Livingston back to pass. Throwing the post to Dorsey. Incomplete. Play broken up by Monty Jackson. So 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10. We're going to go to our stretch run offense, as we like to call it. Dorsey, Smith to one side. Marshall and Keller to the other. Reed the lone setback. Delayed handoff to Tony TNT Reed. 2nd and 10. 4 down linemen for the Raiders. Here's the delayed handoff. Reed up the gut. Crosses the 45. Brought down at the Kansas City 46 by Dave Browning. 3rd and 5 now for the Chiefs. Delayed handoff to Tony TNT Reed out of the stretch run offense. Reed has an opening. Good block. Reed is short. He is stopped at the 50 by Phil Villapiano. 4th and 1. Ball at midfield. Reed will come out of the game. Morgado comes in. 4th and 1. It's going to be Livingston calling his own number. 4th and 1. Chiefs trying to put the Raiders away here. And Livingston, it's bottled up in the middle. He bounces to the outside, picks up 6, knocked out of bounds. 1st down. What a gutsy run by Mike Livingston. Chiefs 1st and 10 at the Raiders 44. Trap play to Morgado out of the stretch run offense. Morgado struggles, tries to get to the outside. No gain. Flag on the field. Oakland with a face mask. Kansas City accepts 1st and 10 for our beloved Kansas City Chiefs at the Oakland 29. Morgado comes off the field. Tony TNT Reed back on. Stretch offense. Wide receiver jet sweep by Marshall on 1st and 10. Oakland has everyone up on the line of scrimmage. Marshall turns the corner, picks up a block. He'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6. That was the wide receiver stretch jet sweep, as we like to call it. 2nd and 6. We're going to come back with Dorsey now. Opposite Marshall motion. Jet sweep with Smith, actually, excuse me. J.T. Smith on the jet sweep. Man coverage for the Raiders. They're all up in the box. Here comes J.T. Smith. Turn the corner, baby. 1st down. Yes. J.T. Smith for 11 yards. Oh, we got to watch that over. Replay in slow motion. Watch the blocking by Keller on the top of the screen. The wideout. Look at Keller. Blocked down. Look at Keller. Blocked down right there. Allowing J.T. Smith to turn the corner for a big 1st down. Gain of 11. Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the Oakland 14. Livingston brings them to the line of scrimmage in the stretch run offense. Trap the middle with Tony TNT Reed. Raiders up on the line playing the run. Reed busts up the middle. Racing for the end zone. Just tripped up after a gain of 8 by the linebacker Phil Villapiano. 2nd and 2. Trap with Tony TNT Reed looking to explode into the end zone. Reed bounces to the outside. No goal. Flag on the play. Reed brought down at the line of line of scrimmage by Mike McCoy. Illegal use of hands. Kansas City. Oakland accepts 2nd and 12 from the Oakland 16. So 2nd and 12. Do we dare go jet sweep again? Oh, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. 2nd and 12. Yes. I know what we're going to do. Quarterback draw. Reed will motion out of the backfield. Quarterback draw with Mike Livingston. Raiders playing man. Livingston up the middle. Livingston, go, go. Oh, brought down near the 10. Took a hard hit from Monty Johnson. Gain of 5 for the Emerson Charles Winchester III lookalike, Mike Livingston. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Opening drive of this football game. Chiefs at the Oakland 11. 3rd and 7 out of the stretch. Delayed handoff to Tony TNT Reed. Raiders up on the line. Reed. 1st down. Oh, he thought he crossed the plane of the goal line. They say no. Reed is arguing. The Chiefs are arguing, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-inch line for the Kansas City Chiefs. Lester Hayes with Stickum all over him somehow stopped Tony TNT Reed, and they have to pry them apart. Here's the replay in slow motion. Excellent blocking by that Chiefs O-line. Reed picks the hole, explodes, shimmy sham spins, burrows, but does not get in. So it's 1st and goal from the 6-inch line. Reed needs a breather. Dave Little has joined us. Hope all is well with Uncle Dave Little. Please check out that channel and subscribe. We're going to bring in Mark Bailey, the folk hero, and we are going to go counter left with Mark Bailey. Can he punch it in? No, he doesn't get there. No gain. Bailey comes out. Arnold Morgado comes in. Livingston goes out. Tony Adams comes in. Marshall will motion. counter right. Quarterback counter right. Tony Adams. Opposite motion left. Here's Adams. Touchdown, Tony Adams! Yes! Tony Adams with the counter. The fake pitch on the motion. Adams holds it, counters to the right, dives into the end zone. The Kansas City Chiefs take a 6-0 lead. A well-designed drive by our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs, 13 rushes, 66 yards, 1 pass, 0 for 1. And they had 2 penalties in total, but they had plus 5 yards out of those 2 penalties. Let's watch the replay in slow motion. Motion. And then the fake pitch, and back with Tony Adams. That's Kansas City Chiefs football in all its glorious beauty. Jan Stenerud to kick, Adams to hold. Stenerud puts it up and through. 7-0 Chiefs. 7:49 to play in the first quarter. As the fans do, yes, our beloved tomahawk chop. Stenerud to kick off. The Raiders just cannot believe how well these Chiefs are playing. From the 5 comes Hart, crosses the 15, shimmy sham spins. Oh, it's a good return by Hart. He takes it to the 31 of Oakland. Raiders start 1st and 10 at their 31. Stabler at quarterback, Van Egan and Arthur Winnington are the running backs. Branch and Bradshaw the wideouts. Casper, that's Dave Casper out of Notre Dame, the Ghost, at tight end. We're going to go with a 4-3 shift over towards, we don't play zone, I play man. And we're going to play the run, and we're going to blitz our middle linebacker on a run blitz. 1st and 10. Stabler, the lefty, pitches to Van Egan. Van Egan is brought down in the backfield. 3-yard loss. Donnie Parrish makes Van Egan perish into the turf. 2nd and 13. 2 tight end set now for the Raiders. Casper and Chester. Good receiving tight ends. Branch outside of Casper. An excellent wideout. Split backfield of Van Egan and Whittington. The snake, Kenny Stabler under center. We're going to switch up to a 3-4 and blitz Spanny and blitz Rose Zumik. 2nd and 13. We're going to play man pass. We're bringing the pressure on the snake. Stabler throws incomplete to Branch. Excellent coverage by Gary Green. The offensive line held up pretty well for the Raiders. A big 3rd and 13. Raiders go to a stretch pass offense most likely. Branch and Bankston to one side. Baliknikov on the field for the first time inside of Bradshaw. There are no tight ends on the field. The lone setback is the Colgate graduate Mark Van Egan. Kansas City will counter with a 3-3 nickel. We'll blitz our middle linebacker, man pass coverage on 3rd and 13. The lefty, number 12, Kenny Stabler, pitches to Van Egan. The Colgate grad to his right, 3 yards. Oakland will punt. Guy does the punting, 6:17 to play in the first quarter. There's the punt by Ray Guy. Chiefs hoping for a big return. And it's Eddie Payton. A good return by Eddie Payton, making moves like his brother Walter. Picks up 9. Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their 34. Adams still in at quarterback. We're running the stretch run offense. Marshall will go in motion. It's going to be a trap to Morgado. Adams barks out the signals. Man coverage for the Raiders. Morgado plunges the middle, bounces the outside, picks up a block. 1st down and more, crossing midfield. What a beautiful block. I'll tell you something about these Kansas City Chiefs. They criticize the passing game, people who don't know about the Chiefs, and they criticize the receivers, but watch these blocks. Look at Smith and Dorsey at the bottom of the screen, and Marshall in motion. Look how they throw the blocks, keeping the play alive for Morgado. Bounces to the outside. Morgado means more yards in football. Gain is 17 for Morgado. Will trap the middle again out of the stretch run defense. Adams barks out the signals. Morgado attacks the middle. Lowers his shoulders for 7 or 8. A 7-yard gain before Phil Villapiano can bring down the barreling Arnold Morgado. Morgado goes to the sidelines. Oh, God, we're going to bring in Ted McKnight, and we're going to trap with McKnight out of the spread. 2nd and 3, zone coverage. McKnight, quick moves, quick explosion. What a run by Teddy McKnight. 14 yards for Ted McKnight. The Raiders are in shock and chagrin. They are being blitzkrieged by the Kansas City run game. Led right now by Adams. Livingston on the sidelines. Marshall will motion. And we're going to go outside run, opposite motion with Tony Adams. Quarterback sweep right. Zone coverage for the Raiders. There goes Tony Adams. He has a block. Adams got the first down and more. Took a big hit on the sidelines. Oh, man, that was a shimmy sham European uppercut that Charlie Phillips threw on our beloved Tony Adams. And Adams is a bit woozy. He's going to come out of the game. Mike Livingston comes back in. So Livingston in at quarterback. Kansas City stays with their stretch run offense. McKnight comes out of the game. Tony TNT Reed comes in. Marshall will motion. And they're going to give Keller on the Jets wide receiver sweep with the motion. Here we go against a tired Raiders defense. They know the run's coming. It's the Jets. Oh, they jumped. Keller on the Jets sweep. Not much, but they jumped. Offsides, Oakland will accept. 1st and 5. Raiders don't know what hit them. It's painful. It's body shot after body shot after body shot. We're out bullying the bully. Reed behind Livingston. Trap play to Tony TNT Reed. 1st and 5 for the Chiefs at the Raider 12. Here's the trap. Reed, first down. Tripped up at the 2. No, they'll move it back a bit to the Oakland 3. 1st and goal. Trap to Tony TNT Reed. Reed is stuffed. The Raiders finally come to play. Loss of 1. 2nd and goal. Livingston at quarterback. 2nd and goal. Will Livingston call his own number? Yes, he will. Livingston on the straight power lunge. 2nd and goal from the Oakland 4. Livingston takes the snap. Touchdown, Mike Livingston! Yes, the Chiefs are up 13-0. Adams has scored. Livingston has scored. This is Kansas City Chiefs team run football. Let's watch that glorious replay in slow motion. Look at that. Look at Mike Livingston in like Flynn for the Nestea plunge. Here's the extra point by our beloved Jan Stenerud. Remember to pick up your Jan Stenerud shirts at the concession stands. Also pick up your wonderful Tomahawk Chop real live tomahawks for multiple purpose use. You can chop down like little branches with them. They're absolutely awesome, fun for the kids and family. And remember to take the peace pipe also. If you get the Stenerud shirt and the tomahawk chop hatchet, the peace pipe is 40% off. All right, here is the extra point. The kick is up and good. 14-0 Chiefs with 2:17 to play in the first quarter. Chiefs to kick off. The Raiders are totally discombobulated. Here come the Chiefs flying down the field looking to really scalp the Raiders. Whittington's too scared to come out of the end zone. He takes a knee. Stabler and the Raiders are going to go 2 tight end set. Casper and Chester. Van Egan and Whittington, the backs. Branch is the wideout. We will match this with a 3-4. We're going to blitz both of our middle linebackers and play man run on 1st and 10. Stabler, tight formation. Gives it to Whittington. He fumbles. Howard picks it up, racing for the end zone. Oh, he is just tripped up. What a huge hit by Parrish. Look at those mutton chops. Howard picks it up, racing for the end zone, and is tripped up yards short. Here's the replay. My God, the Chiefs said they were going to kick the crap out of the Raiders. We don't like the Raiders. And good God almighty, the Chiefs are coming through. The Chiefs say we are for real, and the league will have to start to believe in us, because if not, we will scalp your ass. And they're going to scalp your ass anyway. All right, first and goal, as the Chiefs spread offense is on the field. It's going to be Livingston once again calling his own number. And, ooh, he took a big hit. Big hit from Charlie Phillips. Gain of 1. Gain of 1. So, second and goal. Marshall will motion. And we're going to go counter right with Tony T&T Reed. Second and goal from the Oakland 2. Man coverage for the Raiders. Counter. Oh! False start. That's going to back up the bus. Second and goal from the Oakland 7 now. So counter right. We're going to stick with this. Actually, you know what? We're going to motion Smith this time. We're going to counter towards motion on second and goal from the Oakland 7. Man coverage for the Raiders. There's Tony Reed. Touchdown with Reed. What a move. He cut back to the middle. Breaks an arm tackle. He's in like Errol Flynn. He just ran over Monty Johnson. Let's watch that replay in beautiful slow motion. It is 20-0 Chiefs. This is an ass kicking that we promised the bullies of the Oakland Raiders. Chiefs fans are going insane. Remember to check out the concession stands for the Jan Stenerud t-shirts, the Tomahawk Chop hatchets that are real. And if you buy both, 40% off the peace pipe, and you can smoke whatever you'd like in your peace pipe. Beautiful touchdown run by Reed. Here's the extra point by Jan Stenerud. Did I tell you that we have these wonderful new t-shirts? I thought he was going to miss that for a second as I was giving the t-shirt promotion. And the kick is good. All right, remember to get your Jan Stenerud t-shirts. Your Tomahawk Chop real hatchets, mind you. Home defense, home landscaping, fun for the kids. Teach them how to throw them, right? You know, like darts. If you buy both, you will get 40% off the peace pipe, and you can smoke anything you like in the peace pipe in the privacy of your own home. And if you smoke certain things that are natural, please don't drive. Alrighty, that's our public service announcement. And here's Jan Stenerud to kick off. 21-0 Chiefs. 1:28 to play in a glorious first quarter. Raiders on the return. Arthur Whittington takes it out to the 25. ID Jesters join us. Please check out and subscribe to that channel. ID, I sent you an email with that spreadsheet. Hopefully that's what you're talking about. 2 tight ends set for the Raiders. Raiders are getting clobbered here, and we love it. Casper and Chester are your tight ends. Van Egan and Whittington, the running backs, Branch, the lone wideout. Stabler, the snake, who has not been very crafty so far, is the quarterback. So it's 1st and 10. I think they're going to pass here. I'm going to play pass. We're going to blitz our 2 middle linebackers. Man coverage 3-4. Stabler barks out the signals. The snake, the lefty. Play action. Throws deep middle. Pick it off. Ooh, at the last second. Emmett Thomas bats it away from Raymond Chester. And Emmett Thomas gets right in Chester's face. Good job, Emmett. So it's 2nd and 10. Bradshaw comes onto the field. Chester goes off. All right. We're going to stick with our 3-4. I'm going to blitz Spanny and Rosemick. Play man pass on 2nd and 10. Stabler barks out the signal. Stabler pitches to Van Egan. Van Egan runs into the blitz, and he is brought down. No gain. Slowed up by the blitz, and Art still squished him. 3rd and 10. Raiders go 4 wide. Biliknikov, Branch, Bankston to one side. Bradshaw to the other. Our beloved Kansas City Chiefs go 3-3 nickel. We will blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass coverage. 3rd and 10. Stabler. Back to pass. Stabler looking. Throws. Sidelines. Complete the Branch. 1st down. Gain of 17. First quarter coming to an agonizing end for the Raiders. I formation, Stabler under center, Van Egan the up back, Whittington behind him, Bradshaw and Branch your wideouts, Casper to the outside of Art Shell, the left tackle. Kansas City goes back. We're going to go to a 4-3 this time. Blitz our middle linebacker and play man run on 1st and 10. I formation for the Raiders. The Raiders will not run a play. That ends the first quarter. A quarter of dominance by our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Did I tell you? On sale right now at the concession stands after you buy your plethora of beer, and boy, you should be sucking down that beer and enjoying this Kansas City Chiefs football game. We have the Jan Stener t-shirt. We have the Tomahawk Chop Hatchet, multi-purpose use, home defense, landscaping, fun for the whole family and kids. Teach the kids how to throw a hatchet. It's very important. Also, if you buy both, you get 40% off the peace pipe, and you can smoke whatever you want. And remember, if you smoke certain things, all natural, mind you, don't drive. All right, let's get to the second quarter and see if the Chiefs can continue their domination nation over the Oakland Raiders. Raiders, 1st and 10 at their 42. Will continue to play the run and blitz the middle linebacker. They switch sides. Stabler takes the snap. He's going to throw. The lefty throws sidelines. Incomplete to Morris Bradshaw. Oh, he heard Emmitt Smith coming. He pulled up. He got those alligator arms. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. As Dave Little has just informed us of a new promotion here at Arrowhead Stadium. Free beer and hatchets. A receipt for a good time. You are correct, my friend. You are correct. Fun for the whole family. Remember to teach your children how to throw a hatchet properly. Safety is of the utmost importance. Did I tell you there's a new Jan Stener t-shirt? Alrighty, 2nd and 10. We're going to stunt our down 4 and play the pass. Man pass, 2nd and 10. Can our down 4 get pressure on Kenny Stabler? They run with Van Egan. Van Egan to the left. Picks up 5. Brought down by Dave Rozamek. 3rd and 5. Raiders go 4 wide. Branch and Banks on the one side. Biliknikoff and Bradshaw to the other. We're going to stunt our down 4 and blitz our middle line. Oh boy, wait a second. Let's get into pass defense. Let's go 4-2. 4-2, and we're going to blitz both of our linebackers. Here we go. Man pass on 3rd and 5. Van Egan the setback. Stabler pitches to Van Egan. We got him on the blitz. Yes. Yes. Van Egan, who I really do like, is smothered. 4th and 6. The Raiders will punt. Guy to punt from his 30. Flag on the play. Did we jump off sides? That punt is fielded by Marshall. Yeah, a hell of a return by Marshall. Of 12 yards, but I think the flag's on us. Offsides, Oakland. Offsides, Kansas City, 4th and 1. Let's see if they're going to punt again. They will. Let's watch for the fake and try not to jump off sides. So Ray Guy to punt one more time. Don't hit the punter. We don't. All right. Good stuff so far. Angling for the sidelines. What a punt. What a punt by Ray Guy, pinning Kansas City in the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10 for our beloved Kansas City Chiefs at the 5. Chiefs are going to go 2 tight end short yardage formation. Strong left. White and Samuels are your tight ends. Marshall, the wide out. Morgado and Reed are your running backs. But you know what we do here. We don't run here. They expect us to run. We throw deep. Play action pass. Everyone stays in the block, though. Including White. We have 4 extra blockers. Play action pass. Let's run the deep corner route. Or let's do a hook and go. Hook and go. Play action pass. Over the top. Raiders are bunched up in the middle. Hook and go. Marshall has it. Yes. Gain of 27. Who says Mike Livingston can't throw the football? You know what Mike Livingston says to his doubters? I can't say it, but it starts with an F. There's a U in there somewhere, and a K, and it ends with a U. So Mike Livingston, 27 yards to Henry Marshall, no longer in the shadow of their end zone. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their 32. Now we go back to pound the ball with Tony Reed right up the gut. Power versus power. And Reed is forced out of bounds. No gain. Raiders win the day at the line. So 2nd and 10. Stretch offense now. Stretch run offense. Delayed handoff. Tony Reed. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at their 32. Zone coverage. Reed looking for a hole. Reed, not much there. The Raiders are starting to react better. They had a tongue lashing on the sidelines by beloved coach, John Madden. 3rd and 7. Cutter Historical would say... Cutter Historical, remember to check out and subscribe to that channel along with ID Gesture. Check out his channel and subscribe. And Dave Little. Cutter Historical says, I would say Dr. Livingston, I assume, for those decent passers. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. We're going to run the draw again. 3rd and 7. Raiders up near the line. Reed. Picks up 5. 4th and 2, we will punt. So here's the punt by Zanan. First time the Chiefs will punt. Zanan, that looks like a pretty good punt. It's carrying well. Fair catch by Neil Cozy. He was going to get shimmy sham tomahawk chop if he tried to return the 41-yard high punt of Zanan, who is he's legally in the country, mind you. Beloved by the Kansas City Chiefs fans. But did I tell you there are Jan Stenerud t-shirts for sale along with the Tomahawk Chop hatchet, all-purpose hatchet, home defense, fun for the family, teach your kids how to throw a hatchet. You can also do some wonderful landscaping. If you buy both the Jan Stenerud t-shirt and the Tomahawk Chop hatchet, 40% off the peace pipe. And you can smoke what you like in that peace pipe. Alrighty. Raiders 1st and 10 at the 19. We're going to switch to a 4-3. Defensive line will shift over towards the tight end. We're going to blitz Rozemick. And we're going to play man run on 1st and 10. Stabler under center. Van Egan and Whittington. Play action. Incomplete to Bradshaw. Boy, you heard Emmett Thomas coming again. Emmett Thomas in the head of Morris Bradshaw. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oakland, pro set strong right. Casper the tight end. Branch and Bradshaw your wideouts. Van Egan and Whittington your split backfield. We're going to play pass here. We're going to switch up our 4-3 for a 3-4. We're going to blitz our middle linebackers because we're looking to destroy. And play man pass. Chiefs really feeling good about themselves, up 21-0. Whittington fell down. Whittington fell down. He was the hot receiver. Stabler looked downfield. Pressure was coming upon him. Excellent coverage downfield by our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Whittington was the hot receiver, and he was a little bit too hot for his own liking. He didn't want to get shimmy sham popped by Howard. 3rd and 10. Raiders go 4 wide. Branch Bankston to one side. Biliknikoff Bradshaw to the other. Van Egan the setback. Stabler under center. Ball at the Oakland 19. Kansas City counters with a 4-2 nickel. We're going to stunt our down 4. We're going to blitz both of our linebackers. And we're going to play man pass coverage on 3rd and 10. Stabler, the lefty, barks out the signal. Stabler back to pass under duress. Throws. Incomplete. Nearly picked off. 4th and 10, and we're coming after Guy. He's punting from his 2. Here comes the rush. Guy gets the punt off. Fielded at the 40 by Marshall. Brought down near the 45. They'll spot it at the 45. A 4-yard return on a 40-yard punt. Kansas City in very good field position. 1st and 10 at their 45. Legend Sports Universe has joined us. Says happy Saturday to you, Al. Thank you very much. And happy Saturday to you and everyone who has joined me here or watches later. Remember to check out Legend Sports Universe channel and subscribe. All right, here we go. We're going to go with our 2 tight end set. And we're going over the top again. Because that's what we like to do. Long pass. Play action. But we're not going to go hook and go this time. We are going to go corner. Deep corner route. Can Mike Livingston complete another pass in a game? Play action. Deep corner route. Oh! Led Marshall a bit too much. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Pitch left, opposite Marshall, motion right on 2nd and 10. We got the Raiders all bunched up. There's the pitch to Reed. Excellent lateral pursuit by the Raiders. No gain. 3rd and 10. 9:47 to play in this football game's first half. So 3rd and 10. Definitely a passing situation. We don't pass in passing situations. What we do is run. Livingston comes off the field. Tony Adams comes on. It's going to be a quarterback sweep right with the Smith motion. Here we go. Quarterback Smith? Quarterback sweep right. Tony Adams, 3rd and 10. Raiders tired. They're playing zone. There goes Adams. Adams picks up a block. Crosses midfield. Brought down by Lester Hayes. Gain of 6. 4th and 4. We're up 21-0. We will punt. Here's the punt by Zanan. Zanan gets the punt off. Chiefs race downfield on punt coverage. Here comes Neil Colsey. And he is squished before the... Oh, they give him the 20. I thought we squished him at the 19. Doug Hunt, how you doing? All right, 9:03 to play in the first half. 21-0 Chiefs. Van Egan, Whittington the backs, Casper the tight end, Branch and Bradshaw the wideouts for the Raiders. We're going to go 3-4. Man run, read and react. No blitzing this time. Stabler throws to Casper. A lot of pressure backside. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. We're going to play man pass, and this time we're going to blitz Rozemick. We'll keep Spanny here just in case Casper tries to run across. So we'll have a linebacker. Should be dropping back here somewhere. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders from their 20. Stabler, Whittington, incomplete. We are stymieing their offense. Good job by Tom Howard. 3rd and 10. Raiders go 4 wide. Van Egan the setback. Branch Baxton to one side. Blicknikoff, Bradshaw to the other. That's a lot of B's there. We're going to switch this up with a 3-3 nickel. Blitzing our middle linebacker and play man pass. Stabler, the snake, has some time. Incomplete to Bradshaw. He took a big pop from Emmett Thomas. Mike in the truck, how you doing? Hope all is well with you and your family. Check out that channel and subscribe. 4th and 10. Here's the punt by Ray Guy. 8:39 to play in the first half. 21-0 Chiefs. Run, run, run to victory. There's the punt by Guy. Fielded by Eddie Payton. Payton cuts the outside. He fumbles. Who has it? Payton comes up with it. Thank God. Oh, boy. Tony Adams back in at quarterback. We're going to run the quarterback sweep right out of a spread run offense. Here's Tony Adams. Adams turns the corner. Picks up a block. He's squished. He fumbles. We get it back. Oh, my God. 2 fumbles in a row. Chiefs are living dangerously. Let's not let him back in the ball game, boys. All right, McKnight. Trap play to McKnight on 2nd and 7. Raiders up on the line playing the run. There's the push. There's McKnight. First down. What blocking by the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. Herkomoff, Simmons, Rudnay, Condon, and Getty. Trap again with McKnight. 7:20 to play in the first half. McKnight with a beautiful run. Ball security. Oh, flag on the field. Personal foul. Those dirty bastard Raiders pulling the face mask. First down and 10 for the Chiefs at the Oakland 29. Tony Reed comes in. And we're going to go jet sweep. Jet sweep with Marshall on 1st and 10. False start on the Chiefs. Okay. So let's get out of this. Let's go 2 tight end set. Let's give him a little something different. Let's go medium pass. Marshall is going to run across. Walter White is going to run a sideline. White is the primary. Play action, fake. Let's hit White on the sidelines. They're all up in the box. There's the play action. Come on, White. Turn the yes! First down! Touchdown, Chiefs! Touchdown victory! Mike Livingston to Walter White. Tomahawk chops for free. We love the Chiefs. The Chiefs to victory. Livingston to White. Boy, did we set that up quite nice. It is now 27-0. Here's the replay in super slow motion. Look at this. We had them all bunched up. And there's the sideline pattern to Walter White. He is in like Flynn. Coast to coast. Space Ghost. Touchdown. Chiefs one more time in actual speed. That's right. He's not just a Breaking Bad character, Cutter Historical. He is a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Did I tell you we have new Jan Stenerud t-shirts for sale at the concession stands? Also, remember to pick up your Tomahawk Chop Reel hatchet that can be used for landscaping, home defense, and fun for the family and kids. Teach your children how to throw a hatchet properly. Safety is of the utmost importance. If you buy both, the Peace Pipe, which is also on sale at the concession stands and stores, 40% off, and you can smoke whatever the hell you like in it. Alrighty. Jan Stenerud for the extra point. There's the kick. It is good. Stenerud rips open his shirt, and lo and behold, he is wearing his own t-shirt. How cool is that? Don't you want one for the friends and family and your kids? The new Jan Stenerud t-shirt. Man, it's beautiful. 28-0 Chiefs. Stenerud to kick off. Oh, what a game plan. What a game plan by our beloved Chiefs. There's the kickoff. Raiders are just getting hammered. Whittington downs it in the end zone. We're going to play a 3-4 man pass, read and react on 1st and 10. Raiders. Stabler gives it to Van Egan. Van Egan to the left, struggles for 2. Donnie Parrish brings him down. 6:30 left in the first half. Raiders to throw. Stabler over the middle of Chester. Pass broken up by Gary Green. 3rd and 8. 2 tight end set for the Raiders. We'll stick with our 3-4. Read and react. We're not going to blitz anybody. Stabler on a 3rd and 8. What will he do here? The snake back to pass. The lefty looking, throwing the out. Van Egan out of the backfield. First down. There's no quit. Mark Van Egan. That's a gain of 12. 5:45 left in the first half. Chiefs 28, Raiders nothing. Chiefs first place 7-2. Raiders second place 6-3. Remember, the Chiefs went into the Oakland Coliseum and won a tremendous game there. At the half, we will go to the studio for scores and highlights, so don't go anywhere. Stay here. 1st and 10. We're going to play 3-4, man pass, read and react. Stabler to throw. Stabler, quick out to Branch. He's quickly brought down near the sidelines. Gain of 5, tackled by Tim Gray. 5:08 left to play in the first half. Full house backfield for the Raiders. Play action. Stabler under duress. He scrambles. He's got the first down. Brought down by Tom Howard. 4:29 to play in the first half. Raiders trying to get on the scoreboard. Van Egan up the gut for 3. Gary Spanny brings down Mark Van Egan. 2nd and 7. 3-4 man pass for us. Stabler will take the snap. Stabler to throw. Number 12 zips it deep sideline. Nearly picked off. Pass intended for Morris Bradshaw. Emmett Thomas was all over that play. So it's 3rd and 7. Raiders go 4 wide. Bankston, Branch, Biliknikoff to one side. Bradshaw to the other. Our beloved Chiefs counter it with a 3-3 nickel. Reed and, we'll blitz our middle linebacker. Why not? Here we go. 3rd and 7. Stabler calls for motion. The snake drops back to pass. Short drop. Over the middle. Biliknikoff. What a catch and run by Freddie Biliknikoff, just like the good old days. Stabler to Biliknikoff for 22 yards. That is the best offensive play for the Raiders. Oh, boy. We better not get too cocky here. We're going to go 3-4. Man pass. 3:10 to play in the first half. Pitch to Van Egan. To the right. Picks up 3 painful yards. 2nd and 7. 2 tight end set. I formation for the Raiders. We're in 3-4 man pass. Stabler to throw. Pumps. Looks. Deep. Deep. Cannot hit Van Egan out of the backfield. Whitney Paul running step for step with Mark Van Egan. 2:26 left in the first half. A dominant half for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's 28-0. Raiders on 3rd and 7 to Kansas City 27. 4 wide. Branch, Bankston to one side. Biliknikoff, Bradshaw to the other. Banaszak's the running back. That's 5 Bs. Stabler under center. 3rd and 7. We're going to go dime coverage, man pass. Here we go, dime coverage. Stabler looks, throws, Branch, first down, breaks a tackle, racing for the end zone, tripped up inside the 10. It's a gain of 19, Stabler to Branch, 1st and goal. Oh boy, clock is running. Raiders trying to get a snap off before the 2-minute warning. We're going to play a 4-3 defensive line. Will shift over. Blitz our middle linebacker. Ball is at the 8. And I'm going to play run here. I'm going to play run on 1st and 10. Motion for the Raiders.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. All right, Banaszak and Whittington are your backs. Casper and Branch, the tight ends. To the Raiders' right, my left. Bradshaw, the wide out to the other side, outside of Art Shell, the left tackle. I'm going to play a 4-3. I'm going to blitz my middle linebacker. And I'm going to play the run again. Raiders down 28-0. Play action. Stabler looking for the end zone. Incomplete. Off the hands of Morris Bradshaw. 2nd and goal from the Kansas City 8. We're going to play man pass this time. Still blitz Rozemick. And I'm going to shift my defensive line wide. Stabler will take the snap. Back to pass. Underneath to Van Egan. He's brought down. Yard loss. Timmy Gray beats the block. Stays low. Upends Mark Van Egan. 3rd and goal. 1:15 to play in the half. 3rd and goal. Van Egan goes off the field. Banaszak on. Branch and Bankston to one side. Biliknikoff, Bradshaw to the other. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker again. Let's go 4-2 nickel. And we'll blitz Spanny and Rozemick. Here we go. Defensive line out wide. Let's see if we can get some pressure on Stabler. Here comes the pressure. Stabler throws for the end zone. Touchdown to Bradshaw. He held on to it. Took a big pop from Emmett Thomas. But this time Bradshaw holds on. The Raiders are on the scoreboard. Here's a replay in slow motion. So finally the Raiders get something on the board. They'll have the ball first in the 3rd quarter. There's the touchdown. Extra point by man. Hum to hold. Hum. It's good. So there'll be no shutout today. With the Raiders score, unfortunately, we can no longer give 40% off the Peace Pipe. We have brought it to 50% off if you purchase the Jan Stenerud t-shirt and the multi-purpose fun for the whole family tomahawk chop hatchet, which can be used for landscaping, home defense, and fun for the whole family, especially the kids. The kids really do love the tomahawk. They like to learn how to fling it properly and safely. kickoff by man. 1:09 left in the first half. Kansas City 28, Oakland 7. Eddie Payton will take out of the end zone, crosses the 10, spins, shimmy shams, but is stopped before the 20. We're not happy about that, Eddie. A minute 2 left. Let's just run the clock here. Right up the gut here. 1st and 10. We'll give it to Tony T&T Reed. Reed bounces the outside. Not much. And let's burn clock. 15 seconds left. We'll snap at 15. Let's give it to Reed again. Oh, Oakland calls timeout. They want to call timeout. Cutter Historical asks a very important question. Is it more safe than lawn darts? Absolutely more safe than lawn darts. I mean, you can have a 4-year-old handle these hatchets. They're beautiful. They're fun. They're safe for the whole family. Again, you need adult supervision. But learning to throw a hatchet properly is quite exhilarating. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Let's go jet sweep with Marshall on 2nd and 9. And there's the jet sweep. Marshall brought down. He stays in bounds. Let's see if they're going to call timeout again. Go trap. Nope. There's the trap. Knight is stuffed. Loses a yard. 4th and 7. Raiders use their last timeout. Just get the punt off. Just get the punt off, Zanon. Raiders coming after it. Jailhouse break, but they don't get there. Fair catch by Colsey. This sets up something very interesting. They're going to throw it. Oh, that's the half. Awesome sauce. So before we go, we'll go kickoff, and then we'll go to the studio. We'll go kickoff, then we'll go to the studio. Dave Little says, if you can dodge the hatchet, you can dodge a ball. You are correct. Rip Torn, dodge ball. Remember, if you could dodge the wrench, that's a great scene. Then he throws a wrench, hits a guy right in the face. We'll go to the studio in a moment. Here's a kickoff by Stenner to start the 3rd quarter. Chiefs 28, Oakland 7. Oakland scored at the end of the half. Now they'll get the ball first. And wow, Stenner is zoomed up. He kicks it out of the end zone. Now to the studio for your updates. Falcons 7-3 over the 49ers. Let's see what happened there for the touchdown. Barkowski, 35-yard pass. As the Falcons were down 3-0 to James Wright. Out of the full house. So here comes play action. There's the play action. There's Barkowski on the post pattern. And there's Wright. Touchdown, Falcons. Extra point good. 7-3, Atlanta. Colts 1-8. 11 points ahead of the Redskins. 21-10. Holy cow. Roosevelt Leaks gets the Colts on the board with a 2-yard touchdown over power football for the Baltimore Colts. I think they have a long history yet to come in Baltimore. Joe Washington, 76-yard punt return. All right, cool. Bragg with the punt. Here comes little Joe Washington out of Oklahoma. Here's little Joe. Spin, shimmy, sham, spin, shimmy, sham. And there's the explosion. Oh, little Joe Washington going coast to coast like Space Ghost. Is the punter going to bring him down? Hell no. He outruns the punter. Touchdown, little Joe Washington. That was awesome. 14-0, Baltimore. Mosley misses a field goal. Baltimore converts on a 4th down. And then, Bill Troop. Touchdown pass to the fastest Caucasian on the planet, Roger Carr. Here we go. From 27 yards out, the spread. Troop, look at him. Number 12 says, who's Burt Jones? Touchdown to Carr. Kick good, 21-0. But Joe Theismann punches it in from 1 yard out. 21-7. Then Mosley makes a 49-yard field goal. The fields come with the game, Cutter Historical. Black, yellow, white. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. My Sunday's going okay. Thank you. It's going good. We're having some fun. Patriots down by 3 in Buffalo. This is a big game. Both teams 6-3, battling for first place and a playoff spot. Remember, Dolphins, we'll show you that highlight soon, those highlights. They're in first place in the AFC East. Let's go here. Don Calhoun with a 1-yard touchdown run. Cunningham, the up back. Motion for the Patriots. Grogan. Calhoun powers it in from the right side. Kick is good, 7-0. Dempsey makes a 45-yard field goal, 7-3, but then the Arkansas rifle Joe Ferguson hooks up with the running back Roland Hooks for 12 yards. Out of the spread, Hooks escapes the backfield. Patriots don't pay attention to him. Over the middle, touchdown. 10-7. Buffalo. Bears whomping the Seahawks 38-7. Seahawks got on the board first. Full house backfield. Zorn, look at the black cleats, classic. Touchdown to Sawyer. Things looking good for Seattle. It's been all downhill since then. Walter Payton, 4-yard touchdown run. Harper, the up back. Payton powers in. 7-7. Field goal by Thomas, 10-7. Zorn is picked off by Gary Campbell. Then Walter Payton with his second touchdown run out of the eye, 11 yards. Look at him follow the blocks. Look at Payton, those quick moves, the high step into the end zone. Touchdown sweetness. 17-7. Then Bob Avellini. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. 46 yards to Golden Richards for the score. Avellini back to pass. Post pattern. Golden Richards. One-handed grab. You're not catching Golden Richards. He's revved up on something. Coast to coast like Space Ghost. 31-7. And another touchdown pass by Avellini to Laga. Lots of vowels there. Laga in traffic. Took a big hit. Holds on to the pigskin. 38-7. Bears. Broncos 10-6 over the Jets. Jim Turner, the former Jet, kicks a 29-yard field goal. Then Lonnie Perrin, 46-yard touchdown run. Morton hands it to Perrin, the up back, and oh my God, look at that blocking. Lonnie Perrin explodes right up the gut, bounces left. Touchdown Broncos, to the joy of the Orange Crush fans at Mile High. Leahy kicks a field goal, 10-3. Leahy kicks another field goal after they survive a Matt Robinson interception by Randy Gradishire. So it's 10-6. Broncos. Browns Oilers 7-6. Concroft with 2 field goals, but Earl Campbell. It's 6-0, 23 seconds left in the first half. Campbell to the right. Touchdown from 7 yards out. Heisman Trophy winner out of Texas. 7-6 Houston. Creamsicles down by 1 in La La Land, 7-6. So the Rams need this win here. Missed field goal, shocking. Neil O'Donoghue. Ooh, a blocked punt. We always like to watch blocked punts. Walker. Oh, it's blocked. Pear. Oh, he can't get in. They don't punch it in? Oh, they do, but shocking. Guess who missed the extra point? Neil O'Donoghue. So Lewis Carter, after the block punt, powers in on the sweep right. But Neil O'Donoghue misses the extra point, 6-0. And then with 6:34 to play in the first half, Cullen Bryant powers it in from 1 yard out. Extra point good, 7-6 Rams. Cowboys, in what could be a pre-play of the Super Bowl, 10-3 over the Dolphins in Miami. Cowboys 6-3, Dolphins 7-2. Yepremian makes a 43-yard field goal. Staubach 14 yards to Drew Pearson to make it 6-3, and then the extra point good. Oh wow, the Cowboys forced to wear their blue jerseys. Kick good, 7-3. Then Raphael Septien 41-yard field goal, 10-3. Dallas. Lions, Vikings. Vikings at home trying to get back to 500. Lions trying to get a 3-game win streak, but they're down 7-3. Let's show you what happened. Benny Ricardo misses a field goal. Benny Ricardo makes a field goal, but Sammy White receives a touchdown pass from Fran Tarkenton from 16 yards out on a quick slant. Kick good. 7-3 Vikings. Eagles 3-0 over the Packers. That would be a horrific loss for the Packers. Mickemeyer makes a field goal. Mickemeyer misses a field goal for the Eagles. Pittsburgh and the Saints. Big game here for both of these teams. Saints 5-3-1. They've won 2 in a row. Pittsburgh 6-3. They lost 1 in a row. From us, we beat them last week. It's 3-3. A different Mickemeyer, Steve, misses a field goal, makes a field goal. Roy Jarella makes a field goal, and then Roy Jarella misses a field goal. Chargers 9-7 over the Bengals in San Diego. That would be a bad loss for San Diego. Kenny Anderson hooks up with Billy Brooks to give, and the extra point was good, to give the Cincinnati Bengals a 7-0 lead. So here's Kenny Anderson. Bengals wearing their dark jerseys. Oh, a nice hook. And then Brooks quickly spins and runs the final few yards into the end zone. So it's 7-0. Lydell Mitchell, 16-yard pass from Dan Fouts. But the Chargers would miss the extra point, so it's going to be 7-6. Fouts, Lydell Mitchell, the former Colt, still with something left. What a beautiful short catch and run for Mitchell. 7-6. Ralph Bernershka would make a 45-yard field goal, 9-7. Then, with 22 seconds left, at the end of the half, Chris Barr to try to give a 1-point lead to the Bengals. He Shankapaloozas it to the right. 9-7 San Diego. Giants trying to get back to 500 in St. Louis. Cardinals 5-4, trying for a playoff spot. 6-3 Giants. Joe Danello, 37-yard field goal. 34-yard field goal by the St. Louis kicker, Jim Backen. And then Danello, with 7 seconds left in the half, puts it up and through. 6-3 Giants. We will now resume the third quarter. Oakland 1st and 10 at their 20. And we're going to go to a 3-4 man pass on 1st and 10. Raiders 2 tight end set. Van Egan and Whittington are in the backfield. Van Egan carries the ball to the left. A big run for Van Egan. That's going to be about 12 yards. Nope, they'll give him 13 for the extra effort. Good run by Mark Van Egan. And again, we're going to play the pass here. 3-4 man pass. Raiders to throw. Stabler under duress. Throws. Incomplete. First time he is targeted. Dave Casper, the tight end. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Raiders go 2 tight ends. Casper and Chester. Van Egan and Whittington, the running backs. Branch the wide out to the outside of Casper. We're going to stick 3-4 man pass. We're going to blitz Spanny and blitz Rozemick. Let's get some pressure on 2nd and 10 on Kenny Stabler. Tight formation. Stabler, quick hitter to Casper. Timmy Gray breaks it up. 3rd and 10 for Oakland at their 33. 4 wide. 3 to one side. Biliknikoff, Branch, and Bankston. Bradshaw to the other. Kansas City counters with a 3-3 nickel, blitzing the middle linebacker and playing man-pass coverage on 3rd and 10. The Snake drops back quick over the middle of Bankston. Bankston crosses midfield. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And brought down from behind by Gary Green. So Stabler to Warren Bankston on a slant. A huge play for the Raiders. Here come the Oakland Raiders. Kansas City goes back to their 3-4. We're going to play the run, man run. Blitzing our 2 middle linebackers. Raiders trying to get back in this football game with 13-20. Get him. Yes! Blindside sack by Sylvester Hicks. A little play action fake, but Hicks never gave up on the Snake. That was his prey, and Hicks played the role of Ricky Tikki Tabby, the mongoose. What a great cartoon that was when I was a kid. Does anyone remember Ricky Tikki Tabby? For the 3 people left watching? Oh, you shouldn't leave an Al Red Sox fan game. Crazy crap happens, and you're going to miss it. Alrighty. 2nd and 18. We're going to go 3-3 nickel, blitz the middle linebacker again, play man pass on 2nd and 18 after that sack. Stabler hands it to Van Egan to the left. Good reaction by the Chiefs, though. limiting Mark Van Egan to 3 yards. Tom Howard on the tackle, 3rd and 15. We're going to stick with a 3-3 nickel and blitz our middle linebacker. Casper, Branch, and Bradshaw are your receivers. Casper being the tight end. Whittington and Van Egan the running backs. The snake under center. Stabler calls for motion. Number 12 drops back. Pumps, looks, throwing deep sideline. Incomplete to a diving Dave Casper. 4th and 15. Earl Mann will attempt a field goal. And we're going to watch for the fake. Actually, we're going to go heavy rush. Why not? Let's block this thing. Mann to attempt the 45-yard field goal. It is good. So it's 28-10. 10 consecutive points for the Raiders. Mann to kick off. We need a good drive here, at least a field goal. Here's the kickoff by Mann. Fielded 2 yards deep by Eddie Payton. Payton crosses the 10. 15. Shimmy Shams crosses the 20. Brought down at the 23. Chiefs start 1st and 10 at the 23. We're going to go 2 tight end set with White and Samuels. Marshall the lone wide out. I formation. Morgado the up back. And Tony TNT Reed behind him. We're going to go long pass. Play action fake. And deep corner out to Marshall. Everyone else stays in the block. 1st and 10. Raiders up on that run. Play action. Deep corner. Marshall has the catch. Crosses midfield. 45, 40, 35, and brought down. So right away, it's a Cobra Kai tomahawk chop. Flinging the hatchet strike. Mike Livingston, 43 yards to Henry Marshall. Let's watch that in glorious slow motion. Look at the blocking. We kept everyone and the kitchen sink in to help Mike Livingston. Livingston has produced fruit this season. And Henry Marshall with a big catch and run. The Raiders, we got to put them back in their place. They put 10 straight points up on the board. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the Oakland 34. Marshall is tired. So we're going to bring in J.T. Smith. Play action fake. Deep corner to J.T. Smith. They don't expect us to throw 2 times in a row. Here's the play fake. There's J.T. Smith. Incomplete. Okay, all right. Now, let's go to the run spread offense. Let's not go with McKnight. Let's go with Tony TNT Reed. And let's run a delayed handoff to Reed. Oakland playing 2 deep. There's Reed. Follows his blocks. Bounces to the outside. And he's got the first down. Oh, what a move on the sidelines. That move gave him 10 more yards. A 20-yard run for Tony TNT Reed. Let's watch it in slow motion. Boy, did he fake that Raider out of his jock strap and cleats. I think his jock strap is on his face and his cleats are on his ears. What a move by Tony TNT Reed. Alrighty. And let's go delayed handoff to Reed again out of the spread run formation. Livingston, Reed this time. Reed brought down rudely by Otis Sistrunk. Loss of 2. Reed needs to come off the field. We're going to go with Morgado. Let's get our starters back in. Except, let's get Reed back off the field. Let's go Morgado here. And let's go jet sweep. Let's send him in motion and come back with a jet sweep to Marshall. Under 10 to play. Zone coverage for the Raiders. Marshall. Oh, he's squished. Oh, wow. Charlie Phillips with a shimmy sham European uppercut. 3-yard loss on Henry Marshall. No fear, no fear. Don't worry about it. McKnight comes in. Trap play to McKnight on 3rd and 4 miles. Zone coverage 2 deep for the Raiders. And we, come on, dude. Let's not go backwards. Penalty. False start. 3rd and 20. Let's run the trap. McKnight. Good run, Teddy. Gain of 8. That makes the field goal attempt 67%. Oh, God. Come on, Jan. We're selling your T-shirts. Jan Stenerud is going to attempt the field goal. Adams to hold. Here's the snap. Oh, we jump offside. Stenerud, of course, is going to make it. But we're going to have to kick it over. Raiders accept. It's still a 67-yard field goal attempt. So, here's the snap. Adams. Stenerud. It's good. Yes. Jan Stenerud makes it 31-10 as he does it again. Remember, the new Jan Stenerud t-shirts for sale at the concession stands. So we got points on the board there, and that's important. 8:22 to play in the third quarter. Chiefs 31, Oakland 10. Stenerud boots it out of the end zone. Oakland 1st and 10 after 20. Let's go to a 3-4 man. Let's get our starters on the field. And we're going to play man run, read, and react. Stabler under center. Stabler hands it to Van Eegen. Van Eegen plunges the middle for 2 yards. Gary Spanny in on the stop. 2nd and 8. We're going to play pass here. And we're going to blitz both of our middle linebackers. Man pass coverage. Stabler calls for motion. The snake drops back. Short drop over the middle. Incomplete to Van Eegen. Well covered by Whitney Paul. 3rd and 8. Raiders 4 wide. Bradshaw to one side. Biliknikov, Branch, and Bankston to the other. We're going to go with a dime. We're going to go with a dime. Man pass, and we'll blitz our linebackers here. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Motion for Oakland. Stabler under duress. Throws complete to Biliknikov. Second time he's hooked up with Freddie Biliknikov. Captain Stickum. Captain Stickum Jr. is Lester Hayes. That's a gain of 17. Here come the Raiders. About 7:01 left in the third quarter. We're going to play man run 3-4, read and react. Let's make sure our starters are on the field. They are. Here we go. Come on, let's get a big pop. Big pop here for the Chiefs. Stabler to throw. Stabler looking deep. Complete to Casper, the ghost. Holy cow. Barbaro with a touchdown-saving tackle. Here come the Raiders. They're charging hard. Let's watch that in slow motion. Mark Jones has joined us. Hope all is well. He says, you have the Chiefs in playoff contention. But Stabler trying to mount a comeback here. What a pass. Casper had a step on the defenders, that's for sure. The snake to the ghost. It wasn't to the post, but they pick up 39 yards. Raiders trying to score here. 6:25 left in the third quarter. They're down 21. I formation. Van Eegen, the up back. Winnington behind him. Casper, the tight end. To the Raiders' right, my left. Branch outside of Casper. Bradshaw to the other side. We're going to play the run. Blitz our 2 middle linebackers. On 1st and 10. Raiders feel they can win this game. Stabler to throw again. For the pylon. Picked off by Green. Gary Green picks it off. Pass intended. I believe it was for Branch. And the Raiders' drive comes to a glorious end with an interception in the end zone. Let's watch that replay. It was intended for Branch. Slow motion. Gary Green says none shall pass. Green, he's playing the role right now of Ricky Ticky Tabby, defeating the snake. So Green is the mongoose that chewed up the cobra. It's a touchback in the end zone. Chiefs will have it 1st and 10 after 20 with 6:21 to play in the third quarter. Kansas City 31, Oakland 10. The Chiefs 7-2, trying to maintain their stranglehold on first place in the AFC West 1978 alternate replay. Oakland 6-3. They could fall twice to our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. And for those of you who have just come into the stadium or starting to listen or watch the broadcast, remember, at the concession stands, we have the new Jan Stenerud t-shirt. We also have the Tomahawk Chop Hatchet, which is real, good for home defense, landscaping, excellent for the fun, excellent fun for the whole family. Remember to teach your kids to throw the hatchet properly and with adult supervision. If you buy both, the peace pipe, we've got a new memo, 60% off for the peace pipe, and you can smoke whatever you want. I peeped out the bad word. All right, here we go. Let's not have McKnight in. I sense he will fumble. Tony Reed comes in. We're going to run the spread run offense, and we're going to trap with Tony TNT Reed. Reed is squished. The Raiders are pissed. No gain. Okay, all right. Let's motion Smith. We're going to motion Smith. Livingston comes out of the game. Tony Adams comes in. We're going to sweep right with the quarterback. Tony Adams on 2nd and 10. So Adams in the ball game. Man coverage for the Raiders. Here comes the quarterback sweep. Adams with a nice run of 6 or 7. It's a 6-yard gain. It'll make it 3rd and 4. Adams will come out. Livingston comes back in. We like to alternate our quarterbacks. And let's do this. Smith to motion again. And this time, we're going to go left with Tony T&T Reed. Pitch left with motion left. Raiders have everyone up in the box. Man coverage. Here's the pitch to Reed. He is swooshed in the backfield for a loss of 1. Dave Browning, an angry Raider. A pissed off Raider slams Tony T&T Reed on his head. That dirty bastard. So the Raiders defense holds after the pick. Zanon to punt. 4:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs 31. Raiders 10. Zanon gets the punt off. Fielding. Fair catch. Neil Cozy. 36-yard punt. Raiders start 1st and 10 after 39. 4:23 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. 3-4. Read and react. Stabler under center. Stabler gives it to Whittington. Whittington struggles. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10. Raiders switch to 4 wide. Bradshaw to one side. Biliknikov, Branch, and Bankston to the other. Chiefs counter with a 3-3 nickel, blitzing their middle linebacker, playing man pass. Here we go. The lone setback is Mark Van Eegen. The snake under center threw an interception on the last drive. Stabler to throw. Middle, short, incomplete. Branch broken up by Timmy Gray. 3rd and 10. We'll stick with our 3-3 nickel. They're going 2 tight end. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker, man pass. We have 2 men back. Stabler to throw. Looking, throwing. Intercepted by Timmy Gray. The 2nd pick by Kenny Stabler. Timmy Gray saves the day. It is a gray day for the Raiders here at the Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Oh, let's watch that replay in glorious slow motion. Whittington stayed in the block to give Stabler a little more time. Stabler had all day in the world, but there was such great coverage by a much maligned Kansas City Chiefs defense. But the Chiefs do it again with that pick. Alrighty. So now the Chiefs will really concentrate here on running the ball. Let's switch to a 2 tight end set. You know we're not running the ball, right? You know what we're doing, right? We're going over the top. That's Kansas City Chiefs football, baby. Block. Deep corner out. Play action fake. Henry Marshall. Raiders are all bunched up in the middle. Here's the play fake. Marshall. The corner route. Woo! Off his fingertips. Off his fingertips. 2nd and 10. Go strong left. Play action fake. Same thing. Deep corner out opposite side. We're going to take you out, Lester Hayes. Watch this, Mr. Stickum. Oh, incomplete. Hayes was all over him. We're looking for a flag. 3rd and 10. I'm getting a little bit arrogant here. Probably shouldn't. And let's go. Pass formation. Twins. We'll keep Marshall in the game. We're not... Actually, let's get him out of the game. Sub him in for somebody. I don't know. J.T. Smith. Okay. Here we go. And we're just going to go straight line plunge with Tony Reed. Reed. Picks up 5 or 6. 5 yards. 4th and 5. And we're going to punt. Let's punt the ball. Here we go. Let's punt. All right. 2:46 left in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs 31. Raiders 10. Oh, just bounces in the end zone. Touchback. 2:40 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to go with a 3-4. Man run, read and react. Van Eegen, Whittington. Ooh, flag. False start on the Raiders. 1st and 15 for Oakland from their 15. They're going 2 tight end a 2 tight end set. Full house backfield. So your tight ends are Casper and Chester. Your running backs are Van Eegen, Banaszak, and Whittington. We're going to stick with 3-4 man run. Read and react. Stabler sweep to Whittington. Turns the corner, picks up 6. 2nd and 9. We'll stick with our 3-4, except we're going to play man pass, blitz our 2 middle linebackers. Let's get some pressure on the snake. 2 tight end set. Stabler hands it to Whittington. Whittington, another good run of 5 yards. Brought down by Gary Green. 3rd and 4. About a minute 21 left in the third quarter. Clock going tick, tick, tick on the Raiders here at Arrowhead Stadium. Chiefs 31, Oakland 10. So 3rd and 4. We're going to blitz our middle linebackers. And I'm going to play the run here on 3rd and 4. 2 tight end set. Van Egan, Whittington. The backs. Motion. And Van Egan. He's got it. What a tough run by Mark Van Egan. 7 yards. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. I formation will play the run. Stabler. Motion out of the backfield. Kenny to throw. He's going deep. Casper. What a catch. What a diving catch by Dave Casper. Gain of 24. Here's the replay in slow motion. Unbelievable catch by the ghost Dave Casper, graduate of Notre Dame. What a catch. Wow, look at him lay out. Zoop. 6 seconds left by the time they snap the ball. Oakland 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 43. Those 2 interceptions have really proved costly for the Raiders. We'll play the run again. Final play of the third quarter. Motion for Oakland. It's a sweep to Van Egan. Van Egan struggles for a yard. Excellent lateral pursuit by the Chiefs. That should end the third quarter. It does. 15 more minutes of football. The Chiefs 31. The Raiders 10. So it's a 21-point lead for Kansas City. Oh, we don't want that. Skip that. We go to the final 15 minutes. The Chiefs looking real good to go 8-2. We've only scored 3 points in the second half. That's okay, though. 2nd and 9. We're going to play pass. 3-4 man pass, read and react. No blitz this time. Can we get pressure with our down 3? Stabler to Casper underneath, but our linebackers swarm him, limiting Dave Casper to 3 yards. Whitney, Paul, and company on the stop of the ghost Dave Casper. So 3rd and 6. Raiders at the Kansas City 39. They're going 4 wide. Brankston to one side. Biliknikoff and Bradshaw to the other. We're going to counter this with a 3-3 nickel. Blitz our middle linebacker. Man pass coverage on 3rd and 6. Van Egan the setback. Stabler. Draw. Van Egan. We got him in the backfield. 1 yard loss. Flag on the field. Oh boy. This is big. Holding. Oakland will decline. 4th and 7. Oakland will punt. Guy to punt from about his 44, angling for the sidelines. Goes out near the 10. Kansas City has it 1st and 10 at the 10, and we want to run clock. Okay. McKnight, right up the gut, out of the spread run offense. And McKnight with a yard, 2 yards. Monty Johnson brings him down. Stay in bounds, run clock. McKnight comes off the field. Oh, wait. Reed is on the field. So let's run a trap. Ball at the Kansas City 12. Raiders up playing the run. Reed. Picks up 4. Lester Hayes puts his shoulder in there. Black, Yellow, White said, I had to pause, but Ricky Tikki Tavi was great. But anything by Kipling is. Yeah, that was a fun cartoon. And yes, that's right. Roger, right? Roger Kipling, who also did Gunga Din. Excellent writer. 3rd and 4. We're going to trap with Tony TNT Reed again. Come on, let's get a push here. Let's get a first down. Let's run clock. Reed, first down. Yes! Bounce to the left. Getting through arm tackles before John Matuzak is able to stop him. Trap play to Reed again. Reed bounces to the outside. What a run by Reed! What a run! He's gone, baby! 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, high stepping, touchdown Chiefs! 74-yard run for Tony T&T Reed. Unbelievable. Here's the replay. In slow motion. Middle bottled up. No problem for Tony T&T Reed. 1 tackle missed. 2 tackles missed. 3 tackles missed. 4 What a run. He was high-stepping, 4-arming, shimmy, uppercuts. Oh my lord, he is gone, baby, gone. The horse has left the barn, and the apple is not bringing him back. Cutter Historical says, stick the fork in Madden. He's done. Triple explanation point. Now, replay, actual speed. Unbelievable. These Chiefs are magnificent. They are America's team. Screw the Cowboys. Oh, what a run by the Reed. Did I tell you Jan Stenerud has a new t-shirt on sale at the concession stand along with our new Tomahawk Chop hatchet, a real hatchet, home defense, landscaping, fun for the kids. Remember, when teaching your children how to throw a hatchet properly, adult supervision is necessary. If you buy both, we now have a new memo from the business department. It's not, the peace pipe is no longer 40% off. It's no longer 50% off. It's no longer 60% off. If you buy both the Jan Stenerud t-shirt and the Tomahawk Chop hatchet, the peace pipe comes totally free, and you can smoke whatever God's green earth that you can grow in it. Awesome. Extra point by Jan Stenerud, sporting his new t-shirt under his jersey. And once again, Jan Stenerud pulls up his jersey to show that new Jan Stenerud t-shirt. It is 37-10. And the kickoff by the Chiefs. The Raiders don't know what hit him. You know what hit him? That hatchet. It's beautiful. Buy it now. Pick up, go drink some beers. Buy a hat. Oh, Hart got squished before the 20. Stabler's going to have to throw the ball. Oh, it's a reverse to Biliknikov. Brady doesn't go far. Brought down by Timmy Gray, gain of 2. And Stabler is hurt trying to throw a block. David Hum comes in at quarterback. That's some poop. All right, here we go. We're playing the pass. Here we go. Hum in at quarterback. Hum, motion. Hum, throws. Incomplete. That's not shocking. Pass intended for Morris Bradshaw. Whitney Paul is down. No. Oh, no. Jimbo Elrod comes on the field. Oh, no, not Whitney Paul. 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can squish Hum. Blitz our middle linebacker. 3rd and 8. Howard's on the field. Back on the field. That's hilarious. The throw. Incomplete to Biliknikov. That will force a punt. Here's the punt. By Ray Guy. Out of bounds. Chiefs have it. Let's not run Reed. He's been hurt. Mark Bailey. Trap play to Bailey. He's a folk hero. Come on, Mark Bailey. Bailey. Well, he's not Irish Bristol cream there. Trap play to Bailey again. 2nd and 11. Under 10 to play. Bailey. Picks up 4 or 5. 5 yards. Stabler. Word from the sideline. He wants to play. Bailey comes out. Morgado comes in. Trap play to Morgado. He hasn't carried the ball too much today. Morgado. First down. He picks up a block. What a block. Did you see that block? Oh, we got to watch that in slow motion. I think that's Dorsey. That's Dorsey throwing the block. Look at this block. Look at Dorsey. Booyah. Take that. Oh, what a run. Awesome. Word from the sidelines. Well, we already saw him. He was back in the game. He's okay. You don't want to stay on the sidelines. Let's go trap to Morgado again. We're just running clock. We take it to 8:21. Morgado. Squished. No gain. Morgado needs a breather. Get him off the field. Tony Reed. We're not using Reed. I just want to see 21 carries, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's awesome. Here comes McKnight. 2nd and 10. Let's run the delay with McKnight. We take it to 7:40 left in the football game. McKnight stopped in the backfield. Remember, all the highlights and scores from the other games still to come at the end of our game. 3rd and 11. We'll snap it at 6:53. Delay to McKnight. Bounces the outside. Gain of 6. 4th and 5. Phil Villapiano. McKnight goes off the field. Morgado comes on. Ball at the Oakland 41, 4th and 5. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Yeah, we're going for it. We want salt in the wounds. And Livingston, first down, Mikey Livingston. Penalty on the play. Holding on Kansas City, nullifying a gutsy run by Mike Livingston. And that will force us to punt. Zanon will come on to do the punting. 6:07 left in the football game. Chiefs are really having fun here. They're winning 38-10 over their nemesis, the Oakland Raiders. They're going to sweep the Raiders in 1978 in our alternate replay. We're just going to play the pass, 3-3 nickel. Motion for Stabler, back in the game. Oakland just pooping themselves. False start. Here we go. 1st and 15, Oakland at their 5. Quick hitter to Branch, broken up by Timmy Gray. He was looking for a pick 6 there. We're going to blitz Rosemick. 4 wide, 2 to each side for the Raiders. Van Egan, another bad false start. And let's blitz Rosemick. They're going 2 tight end. We're sticking with our 3-3 nickel. Stabler to throw. Complete the Branch. Racing across the field, but not turning up the field. He picks up 10 out of bounds. 3rd and 7. 5:38 left in the football game. Stabler back to pass. Middle. Bankston with the catch. He's tackled. Gain of 15. 5:15 to play in the football game. Stabler calls for motion. Garbage time for the State. Incomplete. Come on, let's get a pick 6. 5:10 left in the football game. Stabler rolls away from pressure. Throws back middle. Biliknikov. How did he catch that off his face mask? Stick him, that's how. Timmy Gray on the tackle. 4:51 left in the football game. 38-10 Chiefs. There's the motion for the Raiders. Stabler. Bradshaw quickly out of bounds. Gain of 5. 4:45 to play. Garbage time. Stabler padding his stats. Deep middle. Incomplete to Branch. Well covered by the Chiefs. Let's put a little pressure on Kenny. He's getting a little too comfortable in that pocket. We're going to blitz Rosemick. Stabler calls for motion. Incomplete to Branch. Batted away by Timmy Gray. 4th and 5. They're going for it. They have no choice. They're looking wild card now. Stabler sacked. Yes! Turnover on downs. Sylvester Hicks gets Stabler for a 2nd time. And let's bring in the subs. No, let's bring in the subs. There we go. There we go. Adams, McKnight. Well, we really can't sub that many people. So, Adams. We're going to go McKnight on the delayed handoff. 4:27. Chiefs looking to just run this clock out. McKnight. Hold ball security. Loses a yard. Delayed handoff to McKnight again. Under 4 to play. McKnight. Trying to make it right. Gain of 5. 3rd and 6. McKnight needs a breather. Let's go with Mark Bailey. And let's not go delayed handoff. Let's just go power football right up the gut with the folk hero from Kansas City, Mark Bailey. Bailey. Ooh, nice. 4th and 2. That dirty bastard Jack Tatum on the tackle. Let's give it to Bailey right up the gut. 4th and 2. Bailey. First down! Yes! The legend grows for Mark Bailey. Gain of 5. Bailey comes off the field. Morgado comes on the field, where he should take it to the 2-minute warning here.
2-minute warning.
Yes, 2-minute warning. Chiefs fans partying like it's 1999. Here we go, right up the gut with Morgado. Morgado. What a tough run by Arnold. Again, up the gut with Morgado. First down. Chiefs want to put up on some more points here. Morgado needs a breather. Bailey comes in right up the gut with Morgado. Oh, Bailey, I mean. He's Bristol Cream. Clock running. I'm not going to do it. Quarterback fall down. And that's the end of the game. The Chiefs hold serve at home. They whomp the Oakland Raiders 38-10. Kansas City goes to 8-2. Oakland falls to 6-4. The Chiefs will be 500 at the worst. Your player of the game, Tony Reed, TNT. Rushed 21 times, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 first down runs. Let's show you the big play for Tony TNT Reed. 74-yard touchdown run, salting this game away. Then we'll go to the studio and all the other scores. There's Tony TNT Reed. 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackles, 4 tackles. He's gone, baby, gone. Coast to coast like Space Ghost. The horse has left the barn, and the apple and candy will not bring him back, neither the sugar. But it's so sweet in victory. Alrighty, so we don't need to see, let's skip that, we're done there. Okay, oops, skip that, done. Alright, so the Chiefs win. Let's quickly go to stats. Chiefs rushed for 336 yards, 5.9 yards per carry on 57 attempts, and we threw for 104 yards. That's like 500 yards for us. Let's just look at Kansas City Chiefs. We had Livingston 3 for 8 for a touchdown. We'll take it. Reed, 2 touchdown runs. Adams and Livingston, they had touchdown runs. Receiving, Marshall 2 for 70. And Walter White 1 for 34, and that was a touchdown. That was a sweet play. Let's watch the Walter White touchdown. We really set that up beautifully. Right? We didn't throw an out to the right at all, or to the left, excuse me. There's the out pattern. We have Marshall running the cross, and that brought the defenders to the middle. So that was beautiful. Well designed, well executed. All right, so the Chiefs win. Now, let's show you the rest of the league in Week 10. Let's reveal Atlanta, San Francisco. Atlanta wins 17-3. Enough said there. Who's the player of the game? It is left outside linebacker, Fulton Kendall. 6 tackles, 1 sack. Let's see if there's anything spectacular here in the second half. Not really. We'll show you the 1-yard touchdown run by Stanback. So the Falcons needed a win. They got the win against the lowly 49ers. Atlanta wins 17-3. When last we checked, the Colts were thumping the Redskins. Baltimore upsets Washington at home 33-17. That is a horrific loss for the Redskins. Left cornerback Norm Thompson, player of the game, 3 tackles, 2 picks, and a touchdown return. Let's see that. So we showed you the 76. Let's show you the 76-yard touchdown punt return once again for Little Joe Washington. P-Jet has joined us. Here's Little Joe Washington out of Oklahoma with the glasses on. Shimmy Sham. He's gone, baby, gone. You know what we say, coast to coast like Space Ghost. Brad can't make the tackle. Ironically, when we first saw it, it was to the top of the screen. Now it's in the bottom of the screen. Okay. So let Roger Carr, fastest white man on the planet. Troop says, who is this Burt Jones? I'm Bill Troop. Touchdown. I want to see the pick 6. All right. So here it is. Here's a touchdown return on the interception. Theismann. Oh, it's Benny Malone. Oh, a horrific toss. They tried a halfback option pass. Anything to get their offense going. There's a pick 6. And that will end that there. So that's a bad loss for the Redskins. Dallas will like that. This is a huge game here. 6-3 New England, 6-3 Buffalo. Come on, Patriots. Patriots pull it off. 21-20. They're 7-3. Buffalo loses at home. Sugar Bear Hamilton, player of the game. 7 tackles, 4 for loss. The Sugar Bear. Let's go to the highlights. We saw the Calhoun 1-yard touchdown run. We saw the Ferguson touchdown pass. Ferguson's going to be picked off. Oh, what a pick off in the end zone. Look at Ferguson. Picked off by Doug Bedoin. Then, again, another turnover in the red zone. This time, Miller fumbles. The Patriots defense coming up with 2 huge plays inside the 10. Andy Johnson from 6 yards out. Look at those beautiful white uniforms of the Patriots. Bouncing to the right. Touchdown, Andy Johnson. I believe he was a quarterback at Georgia. Steve Grogan gets picked off by Tony Green, but then Grogan comes back. 25-yard touchdown pass to the Roadrunner. Stanley Morgan. Whoop! Touchdown, Morgan. That made it 21-20, so the Patriots win. That was 13 seconds left in the football game. 19 seconds left. Wow. Once again, Grogan to Morgan. Beautiful. Huge win for the Patriots. Now they're rooting hard for Dallas to beat the Dolphins. Chicago, let's see if they can win at home at Soldiers Field. They were losing. No, they were winning. I'm sorry. They win 38-13. Peyton was having a huge game. He was the MVP. 27 rushes, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. We'll show you his second. We'll show you both touchdowns. They were in the first half. 4-yard run by Peyton, out of the eye, right up the gut. Beautiful, tough run by Sweetness. And then, at 12:19 of the second quarter, Peyton takes it in from 11 yards out. Beautiful blocking, and another tough run by Walter Payton. Denver 4-5, Jets 3-6 in Mile High. In overtime, Denver wins 19-13. Otis Armstrong, player of the game, 13 rushes, 73 yards, and a touchdown. 1 catch for 14 yards. Let's go to the highlights. So the Jets were winning 13-10. Late fourth quarter, 22-yard attempt by Turner to tie it. He's a straight-ahead kicker, former New York Jet. Jets had good pressure, but Turner puts it up and through. It's 13-13. Armstrong seals the deal from 4 yards out, following Ron Lytle into the end zone for the score. What a win for the Broncos at home. Broncos now 5-5. The Jets 3-7. Cleveland, Houston. Let's see what happens there. 17-8. Cleveland's done. They're 3-7. Houston 5-5. Elvin Bethea, player of the game, defensive end, 6 tackles, 3 sacks. Nice. Pastorini sacked in the end zone for a safety. This would give Cleveland an 8-7 lead. Then Tony Frisch kicks a field goal and makes it 10-8. Sealing the deal, the 7-yard touchdown run by Ronnie Coleman out of the full house backfield. 2 tight end set. The pitch to Coleman easily wins the foot race to the pylon. Big win for the Oilers. As you witnessed, our beloved Chiefs mud stomped the Raiders 38-10. Tampa Bay trying to get back to 500. They're 4-5. Los Angeles 5-4. The Rams hold serve at home 10-9. Larry Brooks, Rams defensive lineman, player of the game, 3 tackles, 3 sacks. 7-6. My God, Neil O'Donoghue can sure miss a lot of field goals. 7-6. He finally makes one. 9-7. Corral with the game winner right here. 8:28 in the fourth quarter. Ferragamo to hold. Corral puts it through. 10-9 Rams. Rams 6-4. Tampa the opposite. 4-6. This is the game for the Patriots, rooting hard for Dallas. Down in Miami. A possible pre-play of the Super Bowl here. Miami wins 23-20 to go 8-2, keeping the Patriots one game behind them. Dallas drops to 6-4, so they're still tied with the Redskins. Though the Redskins, they lost out of conference, so yeah. I think the tiebreaker still goes right at the moment to the Cowboys. Let's see what happened here. Gary Davis, the halfback for the Dolphins, 14 carries, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's show you those touchdowns. Third quarter, 13 yards out, full house backfield. Davis to the right, touchdown. Good job by Miami's O-line and running backs to throw those blocks. Then your Premium follows that up with a 47-yard field goal. That makes it 13-10 Dolphins. Davis with a 1-yard run makes it 20-10. The kick was good. Septien kicks a field goal and makes it 20-13. Then Dorsett, a 13-yard run, will tie it at 20 with 3:10 left in the football game. What a run by the Heisman Trophy winner out of Pitt. But with no time left on the clock, as Gerald, your Premium, strikes the football, a 29-yard field goal. They snap it at 4 seconds. Strock holds. Your Premium puts it through. There is much joy in the Orange Bowl. 23-20 Miami. Dolphins 8-2. Dallas 6-4. Detroit. Minnesota. In Minnesota. Minnesota 14-3. They're at 500. Detroit's 3-game win streak comes to an end as Ahmad Rashad is player of the game for the Vikings. Let's check out why. 6 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Let's show you the Ahmad Rashad touchdown. It was a halfback option pass from Ricky Young. A little tomfoolery for the Vikings. Touchdown, Young to Ahmad Rashad. Big win for Minnesota. It hasn't come easy or pretty for the Vikings this year, but they're at 500. Green Bay at the lowly Eagles. And the Eagles upset the Packers. That could really squish the Packers' playoff hopes. Eagles win 10-7. Let's see how. Charlie Johnson, defensive lineman, 6 tackles and a sack. Green Bay was winning 7-3 in the fourth quarter, and then David Whitehurst, does this. Deep in Packer territory, you don't want to turn the ball over in a close game. There's the pick. There goes Herman Edwards. Eagles are right in the red zone. This is followed up by Wilbert Montgomery for the touchdown. Kick good, 10-7, and that's how the game ends. So, good job, Whitehurst. Eagles get their second win. They're now 2-8. Green Bay, as I stated, falls to 5-5. New Orleans, Pittsburgh, big game. 5-3-1. New Orleans 6-3. Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, the Steel City, and the Steelers win 17-13. Player of the game, Mean Joe Green, 4 tackles, 3 for a loss, 1 sack. Let's see the highlights. Lots of field goals, but Sidney Thornton had a 13-yard touchdown run in the third quarter. Under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter, Sidney Thornton to the left wins the race to the front pylon. Beautiful run, beautiful blocking. Bradshaw, 5-yard pass to Stallworth. Back pylon. Corner of the end zone. And that's it. 17-3 Steelers. So they're 7-3. New Orleans 5-4-1. That's good news for Green Bay, but still Cincinnati, San Diego. This would be a bad loss for the Bengals. They come back and win 14-12. So San Diego 1-9, Cincinnati 7-3, along with Pittsburgh. Player of the game, Kenny Anderson, threw for 256 yards on 15 completions and a touchdown. Let's look at the Kenny Anderson touchdown pass to Billy Brooks early in the game. There's Anderson. Touchdown to Billy Brooks. Last game of the day. New York 4-5, St. Louis 5-4. Slim hopes riding on a New York win for the playoffs. But they can't do it in St. Louis. The Cardinals prevail 10-6. St. Louis 6-4. Giants, the dyslexic, 4-6. And how did Mark, another defensive player, right outside linebacker, Mark Arnson? 7 tackles, 2 sacks. Nice. So it was 6-3 Giants. And then Jim Hart, with about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, hits Mel Gray for 12 yards and the touchdown. Jimmy Hart, number 17, touchdown to Mel Gray. There you have it. Let's look at the standings quickly. After 10 weeks, with that win, the Cardinals, Dallas, and Washington, all 6-4. The Cardinals are in first place with the tiebreakers. Wow. It's going to be a fun one down the stretch. Giants 4-6, Philadelphia 2-8. In the Central, Chicago's wrapped it up. They're 8-2. Minnesota, Green Bay 5-5, Tampa 4-6, Detroit 3-7. In the West, dogfight. Atlanta and the Rams 6-4. Atlanta has the tiebreaker. They're in first place, but New Orleans 5-4-1. San Francisco 1-8-1. That tie with Frisco could come back and haunt New Orleans when it comes to a playoff spot. AFC East, Miami 8-2. Patriots with a huge win in Buffalo 7-3. Bills 6-4. Jets 3-7. Baltimore 2-8. That they upset the Redskins in Baltimore at Memorial Stadium. AFC Central, Pittsburgh 7-3, Cincinnati 7-3, but Pittsburgh holds the tiebreaker. They're in first. Houston 5-5, Cleveland 3-7. In the West, as you witnessed, we now have an 8-game win streak. Our beloved Kansas City Chiefs were 8-2, Oakland 6-4, Denver 5-5, Seattle 4-6, San Diego 1-9. So that's it for Kansas City Chiefs football on this Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, smack that like button. We had a lot of fun. Remember, next time you're at Arrowhead Stadium, purchase the Jan Stenerud t-shirt, the multi-purpose tomahawk chop hatchet. It's real. It's excellent for home defense and landscaping, and fun for the whole family. Teach your kids how to properly chuck a tomahawk. And if you do buy both, the the Peace Pipe is now absolutely free. So thank you to Cutter Historical, P-Jet. Check out Cutter Historical's channel. Lots of fun stuff there. Check out the videos. Like, share, subscribe. Black, Yellow, White, Mark Jones, Dave Little. Check out his wonderful channel and subscribe. Mike in the Truck. Check out his channel and subscribe. Doug Hunt, Legends Sports Universe, does a lot of fun stuff. And these are all fun channels. Check them out. Subscribe. Check out videos. Like them. Share them. Do all that good stuff. Grow the community. IDJ. Oh, what another great channel there. Lots of fun. Military games, sports games, adventure games, and just fun banter with ID Gesture. Young James, the Professor Kenny, thank you. Marquand, 1976, thank you. Hope everyone had fun. It was a fun game. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, smack that bell. If you do subscribe for notification, we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become part of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. It's simple. You subscribe to my channel, their channel, share, like, sub, one and all. God bless. I love you all. See you very soon. We might have a doubleheader in baseball in about